everyone stay to the end, where you find the best. Today, the team REWIRE bring you a path to a cost-free living. First, please raise your hand if you hate to pay daily expense bills. Anyway. Good. So all of you should invest through REWIRE, because it gives you the opportunity to own shares of sustainable infrastructure projects like solar farms, and to reduce your energy and utility bills directly. Why that's important? Let's look at some stats. So in Canada, 32% of people retired have no savings to cover their basic living cost. As an investment professional for the last 10 years, I know good investments, which generate long-term stable returns, are most limited to the larger and richer investors. Because the intransparency, the cost of implementation, and also the illiquidity. In effect, only 4%, can you go back? Only 4% of the private sector workers can enjoy the access of this type of service through defined benefit pension fund, where I'm working for. Next. But nowadays, blockchain gives opportunities to actually equalizing the financial securities to everyone. How does it do that? The open ledger makes sure that the information disparity between the larger and small investors are muchly eliminated. Also, smart contracts and IoTs will help the secure and seamless distribution of dividends. And lastly, tokenization makes buy and sell much easier for this type of illiquid larger assets. Next. On top of all this bringing financial benefit to everyone, don't forget that we're facing a climate change environment nowadays. To be able to support this renewable green projects and also encourage everyone to take an active lifestyle is very important for the long run of our society. Next. And I also want to point out that it's very important to have an actually viable business model, where the REWIRE allow us to take a fraction of the proceeds raised as a profit, so that we can run the good things for the longer term. Next. So here, after talking, this is the exciting part of the video demo of our minimum viable prototype. Go. So in our demonstration, we actually created 2 ERC20 tokens to represent one energy and one transportation investment projects. And here, we are able to invest using your Ether balance into any of these projects and receive dividends from your investment. On top of that, you are also able to see that what are artisan investors invested in this project, which is the transparency part I was mentioning about, and you'll see later after the confirmation. You can see the available shares and the current shares in my account have changed, and also you can see how other investors have invested into the current project to give you maximized transparency. And this part is the dashboard to give you an idea of how much energy reduction you have generated, and also what's your balance, what's your Ether dividend, and this will be live. This will be a live energy generation through IoT implementation, so that you can get a track of your production of your own shares of power, solar power, and in real time. Okay, just go back. Next. This is just a quick recap of the key features. You can see all of this tie back to the advantage I was talking about that blockchain brings to this application. To end our presentation, I want to use Abraham Lincoln's quote. And he says, "The best way to predict the future is to create it." And here, I want to thank you all for your faith in our project, because I want to announce very gladly that there are already 20 people signing up for our waiting list of this service through the Google form. In such a short time when everyone's busy hacking. And also, thank you for my team members for their hard work. Especially, Kathy has to balance between her own family emergency in last 2 days. That's why she cannot be here. And a shout out to my husband is not here because he has to take care of my 8-month-old baby, so that I can be here to share our visions with all of you. Thank you.
Oh, that is a great way to end.